Hello, my loves. I hope you're so well. I wanted to pass on a couple of messages today from my heart. I wanted to let you know two things. One, that anything is possible. So if you are feeling doubt and if you're not sure if you can get to that place, firstly, bring in that gratitude in your heart for where you are. Open up your heart. Open it up. Be open, be present, and then know that anything is possible. Know and believe in your own radiance and your ability to get to where you are, and that you will get there at that right time for you and not a moment faster. So do not try to rush yourself because you think, I want that person to see my full self and I want them to see how radiant I am and see how much work I've been doing and see how I'm embodying these concepts. And I just want you to take a deep breath, center yourself, and remind yourself that you are not a project. You are this beautiful experience of divinity and radiance that is perfect in every single moment. And if somebody cannot see that within you, you wish them goodbye, because you know who you are and you know your own strength. I want you to step away from needing another person to see and reflect that radiance back to you, and make it your own beautiful and nourishing journey of seeing how far you have come and seeing how you have been there for yourself day after day after day after day. People can guide you, but it's you who's shown up. It's you who has navigated these difficult extremes of polarity that we face on this planet, and it's you who's centering yourself. So I feel really called to share with you that anything is possible for you. And the second thing I wanted to share with you was, just crossed my mind. Yes, your individuality. What are those aspects of yourself that you've been hiding or you've been shying away from? You might be looking at your life right now and the way it is, but we need to know that nothing great or nothing significant or nothing divinely beautiful comes from our comfort zone. And I'm not telling you to go skydiving. I want you to listen carefully, because I'm not telling you to go and take uncalculated risk or do things that are going to be not beneficial for you and irrelevant, because that is a waste of time if I ever heard anything. When I'm telling you to open up your comfort zone, is I'm telling you, all right, you have a person that you love, and you feel that this relationship could be a little bit deeper, yeah? So moving out of your comfort zone is about expanding yourself. It's about thinking, how can I invest my energy into this relationship that it will help it blossom further? So rather than thinking that this is how life has always been, this is how it's always going to be, it's about taking those steps to expand the things you've already created in your life, so that you're stepping into your radiance. Because if you've always been here, you've been here for a long time, things start to get stuck and stagnant. And when we're trying to birth something new, that's when we start to feel this sense of aliveness. And like I'm saying, you don't need to go and do something crazy. It could be something so simple, like one time, when somebody gets angry with you, doesn't like something you're doing, you shut down and you take it out on something else. So you start to binge eat, or you do something like that. What you need to do in that moment is recognize what's happening and shed light on that situation and bring light to that and say, actually, can I react differently? Can I tell this person I'm feeling uncomfortable, but I want to know more, but can we talk a different time? Or can you tell it to me in a more gentle way, because I'm feeling a bit scared or a bit uncomfortable? So looking for these moments of truth and moments and pearls of wisdoms in your day that are going to show up organically, that you can use to take you closer one step closer to your higher self. And remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, but the more steps you take, the more actions you take from that place of love and security, you're growing your foundation. Now you're building your foundation. Now your foundation is not just a cement block. Now your foundation is fully anchored in the earth, and there's trees growing, and those tree roots are growing deeper every day into the earth. You're not just living on this plane. Now you're also exponential. You're building and you're growing in a centered and stable way. I do not want you to get carried away here and start to feel that you got to change your whole life, because that is not grounding. Grounding is about growing from where you are. So a tree root isn't going to grow from here and grow all the way to here, is it? No, it's going to grow like this, and then like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then that, and that. So you have to have patience. I know it's a hard one for me as well, but you have to have the patience to take the next step, and the next step, and the next step, rather than zooming from 1 to 100. And for a lot of us, it's very difficult. We're going to come back again and work on this in our solar plexus chakra, which is all about momentum and not giving up and persistence. But it also comes up in the root chakra that you're willing to grow your foundation, that you're not ignoring your foundation for stuff that is higher up or seems fancier. This one is a hard one because the root chakra is just so, it's that person that is so unshiftable. Your root chakra is about your grounding, that you can hold on to your value and you can hold on to your worth, what truly matters to you, the important things in life, yourself, your divinity, your friendships, your family, being here in the present moment, and gratitude. The root chakra is not a fancy chakra, but it has some of the most beautiful qualities, and it's encouraging us to be humble. It's encouraging us to root and ground where we are and bloom from that place. So what is that quote? Bloom where you are planted is the message and the blessing of your root chakra. Bloom where you are planted, not somewhere else, not someone else, not going from 0 to 100 and creating this beautiful manifestation of your life, but a more grounded, a more sincere, and a more authentic life that you're living from your root down. The people around you, the love that you can bestow onto another in a small way, a smile, carrying their bag, or recognizing the divinity within themselves. So I hope you can see that as I'm speaking and I'm tapping into that frequency of the root chakra of Gaia, which is the earth, is the name we call the earth, because, you know, it's just a respect for the mother, you know, we call her Mother Earth, and Gaia is just recognizing those beautiful divine motherly qualities that she has been birthed, and she's holding all of this space for all of the animals and the plant kingdoms and the people in the earth. And she never says for a moment, okay, I can't do this, I gotta go take a break, or I don't want to do this. Like, it's just this constantly there for us, even when she's teaching us these lessons with global warming or whatever is going on. There's this deep and unconditional unwavering and love and support for all beings, you know. Like, Mother Gaia does not judge, you know, she doesn't judge like us. She doesn't judge based on racism or sexuality or religion, you know. She is just present, she is just loving, and she sees all of us as her children. And that energy is what I want you to tap into this month, that you are loved and supported beyond what you can see and perceive, and all of your mistakes, all of the flaws that you're carrying with you, that you can just offer them up, you can just let them go, and you can release them, and you can come back into the present. in a beautiful and in a clean slate. Okay, so I want you to do that exercise with that particular song. Start to tap into that love and that nourishment and feel it for your whole being, you know. I'm going to also do a bit of a meditation for you guys to really ground in, but I want you to start with this exercise, and I hope it goes so well for you, and I'll talk to you soon.